Hello everyone, welcome back once again, and in today's video I will be talking to you all about the IELTS speaking test and how you need to introduce yourself when you are about to attend the test. I have seen a lot of confusion in people and a lot of fear about how they will handle their IELTS speaking test, and let me tell you guys, this fear is just for no reason. It is not required. I myself was very scared, nervous at the same time when I was about to attempt my first IELTS exam. But let me tell you that whatever buzz is there in the market, the exam is not that difficult, okay? And you can actually crack it. It is the easiest parts of all the 4 different parts that are there. The IELTS speaking test is probably the easiest part to crack because it is just a conversation. It's just like me talking to you guys. It's so simple, it's so easy, it's fluent, comfortable, and everything other than scare and nervousness. So you don't need to be all paranoid about it. IELTS speaking test is going to be the best part because it is just a general speaking, and you need not worry whether you know about a certain topic or you don't. I will definitely cover all the different parts of the IELTS speaking test and how you can attempt on different questions. But let us first start with how you are supposed to introduce yourselves. Now, when I saw a lot of YouTube videos while I was preparing, I saw a lot of YouTube videos just to get a hunch of how the exam is conducted, and when I actually went to the exam, on the contrary, the experience was completely opposite. So that's why I came here to make this video so that I can give you the actual first-hand experience of how the IELTS speaking test is actually conducted. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. As soon as you enter your IELTS speaking test room, it will be a small cubicle, a small room wherein there'll be just 2 people, including you, that is you and your interviewer. It will be a one-to-one, face-to-face interaction. In the pre-COVID times, people did not put masks on, but whenever I have attempted, I've always had to put my mask on, and even my interviewer who was there, she always had to put her masks on. So I have never seen the complete face. It was always just the eyes, and that's it. And that's about it. That's how I gave all of my IELTS exams. Once you enter the room, they will say a hi or a hello, or maybe greet you good morning or something like that, and you are supposed to do the same. If just to make the conversation start, just say a hi or a hello. You can also go with a good morning or good afternoon. However, it might sound a bit formal, and in general, when you meet your friends, you don't say good morning or good afternoon. So you can literally skip the good morning or good afternoon part. You can just keep it as short as hi or hello. That's it. And then you need to realize that they will start a recording. So they will say that this is where the exam is being conducted, this is the examiner ID and the candidate ID, and then they will say this line, this exam is being recorded. Once they have said this line, only after that the exact or the actual exam has started, okay? Before that, whatever you say is not something that will be marked. So you need not show off, or you need not be all wordy and use big words to introduce or greet the examiner. You need not do that because that will not actually be counted at all. So once the examiner has said that this exam is being recorded, and he or she presses the recording button, from that point onwards, your marking will start. From that point onwards, whatever question he or she will ask you, the answers that you give will be recorded and will be used for the marking purpose, okay? So the first questions, that is the introductory questions that will be asked to you, are particularly very common, and you can actually get hold of those. But at the same time, please do not try to memorize an answer to those questions because it is very easy for them to catch. That is their job, day in, day out. They are there sitting, hearing different people answering the same question, so they come to know, and it is being recorded, so they can also link. So it's better not to memorize a set format. And the first questions are typically like, what is your name, can I see your passport, what should I call you? These are the typical first questions, and you need not be having very lengthy answers to those questions. You can just put your answers in a one word or one liner format. You need not say 3 to 4 lines just to show in your passport. Okay, when I say this, why I'm saying this, let me tell you straight, very clear, without anything, any hidden things. When I was watching some videos on YouTube, when I was preparing for my IELTS exam, there was this channel, I don't remember the name, but when the examiner asked the candidate to show the passport, he said that, yeah, this is the passport, this is what I used while I was registering and while I had come, and a lot more. You need not say that. You can just say sure, or you can just use here it is, and you can hand over the passport to the examiner, and that's it. Same goes with your name. What's your name? You can just say my name is, or I am, or it's, and your name. Like for me, I said I'm Shagufta Naz, that's it. And when she asked what should I call you, I just said you can call me by my first name, Shagufta. That's it. It can be and it should be as crisp, because that is not the actual exam. Although it is recorded, you know, there are other parts of the conversation that will actually carry a lot of marks and a lot of meaning rather than this part. So once you have shown your passport and everything, and the exam has formally started, now the set of first questions is like, do you work or do you study? Where do you work? Or what is your hometown? Where do you live? So, okay, let me tell you that this is a very common question, and I have seen people face a lot of issues understanding this question. So, where do you live and what is your hometown? These are two different questions, okay? You can have a hometown at a certain place where you were born and where you spent your childhood. A hometown is a place where you were born and you spent your childhood, and where you live is the place where you're currently living. Of course, these two places can be same. Someone can be born, brought up, and is still currently living in Delhi. But for me, that was not the case. I was grown up somewhere in Jharkhand, and then now I am living and I gave this exam in Bangalore. Similar can be a case of yours as well. So, you know, you need to understand what the question is. If they are asking for your hometown, then tell about your hometown, where you spent your childhood. And if they are asking where you live, then talk about the city or the state where you are currently living and whatever you are doing. And that is how the questions progress. You know, they will ask you, they'll get to know you a little bit, and then they'll ask you several other questions. One more thing that you should know, and you should not get worried about it at all, is that they are there sitting just to mark your English and nothing else, okay? So at any point, you need not feel this discomfort that, you know, what if I say something that is politically incorrect, or something that, you know, that does not align with the examiner's point of view. Doesn't matter. It is not like a normal interview, okay? Let me tell you straight, it's not like a normal interview. It's not like if you answer this question with respect to their, which is in alignment to their belief, only then will they take you in. No. The exam there is being held just to mark how comfortable you are with this English language, whether you are able to understand the questions, whether you are able to answer those questions correctly or not. So, you know, you can be politically incorrect, but really using good English. So, you know, you will get your full marks. Be rest assured. So, it's just a normal conversation between two people. The thoughts may not align, the beliefs may not align. You can have your own opinions that does not really align with the examiner's opinion, and that is all right. It's nothing to get worried about. Another thing that I think I should tell you guys is that, you know, you will face different kinds of examiners. Like, I have given this test 3 times now, and every time I have met a different kind of person. So my first examiner was a very friendly lady, okay, and she was like nodding in every answer, and even with the mask on, I could feel that yes, she is smiling behind and she can connect with me or something like that. My second examiner, on the other hand, was complete opposite. Like, she had these big eyes. I was only able to see the eyes, as I said. And on every question, like, her eyes or her behavior or her look did not change for the entire 15 minutes that I was giving that test. You know, she was completely staring with big round eyes, and I was getting all scared that, oh God, what am I saying? Am I giving it nicely? Is my test even going good, or am I saying things incorrectly? You know, I was really scared because that was the first time, and that was the second time. The first time was a complete different experience, and it was a really good experience, I should say, and compared to this, in which the lady was not at all responsive. However, the marks that I got was pretty unexpected from the expressions that I was getting. So, it really doesn't matter whether you feel that your interviewer is not interested, or you feel that your interviewer is not getting connected with your answers, or you feel that, you have given or you have said something wrong. It really doesn't matter. You can, or you need to just say the things that they are asking. Their expressions can range from minima to maxima. You don't need to worry about that. And that's it. That's all that I have for you in today's video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that now you know how you need to introduce yourself, and of course some other things that you really need to take care of. I'll come again with another new video. Till then, stay tuned. Take care. Bye.